Hi, my name is Ev. Welcome to Buddy is in Charge, and today we are at Ballinastoe Woods. So a few different routes. We have the Ballinastoe, which is from the Irish Heart Foundation, or we have the Loch Tay route, and we also have a brown route as well. So yeah, we'll just have a look and see where we get to. So like Take Knock, Ballinastoe is a very popular place for mountain biking. The nice thing is that they have trails for walkers and also cyclists, just so that to minimise accidents. But it's lovely to see this all over the country. A warning sign letting visitors to the Quilcha lands that there could very well be firearms in use. So Buddy is on a lead and off we go. On our arrival here at the forest, we met 3 couples and they were going mushroom hunting. So we found some mushrooms, but as I have no idea as to what's a good mushroom and a bad mushroom, I leave it to my friends from overseas to do the collecting. We're very close to Roundwood in County Wicklow here, and that is the highest village in Ireland. We have some beehives. It's great to see this because what they have for food is, wait till you see it, all of that. And they will forage on the heather and the gorse over the summer. And that mountain is Jouse. I've been up there a few times. It's a fantastic mountain to climb. So it's just, we're not doing it today though. Not with Buddy. Here in the uplands, sometimes you can see birds of prey. I've heard various different birds, which I have absolutely no idea what call they are, but yeah, it's great. I know near Rathdrum there's a lot of red kite sightings, and of course we're not that far away from there, so some of it could be, you know, kites and falcons and things like that. So I haven't seen one yet, but it would be nice to see. The darker blue haze has got a boat on it, so that is the Irish Sea. We're now out of the area where there might be the possibility of rifles, so Buddy's just off the lead at the moment. But you can see out across the plains of Wicklow and out to the Irish Sea. One of the routes up towards White Hill. We've climbed a fair height at this stage, so it's time for a picnic, and that's what we're going to look for now, is a place hopefully with a bit of a view, because so far it's just been forest road and trees, but even so it's still nice. You can hear the birds and evidence of deer and sheep grazing as well. So hope we find a nice place for a picnic. Every so often in the woods we come across these lovely big old boundary walls. But good news is that we have a little bit of space without trees. So with the bike going up the hill, which we will be going to now in a minute, just wanted to show you this beautiful view of the southern Wicklow uplands. The reservoir you see, that is Roundwood, and that feeds into the Dublin water supply, and the river that supplies that is the Forestry River. So you can see how far we have actually climbed, but it's not doing too bad at 11. Happy dog. Hopefully he's not rolling in anything untoward. I have found our picnic spot for the day, and it has a view. So today's picnic, as always, he has a bowl of water, I have my coffee, and I have sandwiches, and I have some rancheros for Buddy. And of course my rain jacket, just in case. I'm hoping you can see this deer. Stock still watching us. Another bit of wildlife. So because of the deer, I put Buddy back on his lead again. To get to Ballinastoe woods, there's only one way, and that is by car. There's a lot of narrow roads, so there are a number of ways you can get here. There are about 3 or 4 forest entrances. So there's one which is for the bicycles, is for mountain bikes. You have another one or two for walking up Jouse Mountain, and then you have another one which will bring you over towards Loch Tay. So we're just coming down to where we saw that deer. So say Buddy is on his lead. So and she went up that way. You might be able to hear her. Obviously she came down for a drink. So that's the path for the way back up again. But yeah, so there are various different paths here. So we chose the Stoneypass in the end. But there are other routes obviously. And it's a nice spot to come to. I wouldn't come up here either midsummer or midwinter. And the reason for that is midsummer you have a load of coach loads of people who don't actually realise how narrow the roads are, and that can get really stuck with traffic. And then in the winter it can be very, very icy up here. So yeah, so September, which we are at the moment, is perfect time, or springtime. So now we're going to head on, and I'm not sure exactly which way we go from here. We could go that way, or we can go that way. Who knows? We might go this way. See where it brings us. So yeah, a lot of the Stoneypass launcher unfortunately is surrounded with trees. Now I don't have a problem with that really, but just you don't get very many views. It's just all the same until you get out of the tree cover. But it's been a nice walk so far. We've had a nice time. Ballinastoe is a large forest and it is very easy to get lost in. So do what I do, take a photograph of a map and then follow it as best you can. There are very few markers in the forest. That's why only one bugbear about it. The only thing is that there's a lot of bike trails, so if you can follow them or near enough follow them, you should be okay. The temperature today is around about 12-13 degrees centigrade, so I'm glad I have my jumper on. Not a very heavy jumper, but it's just to keep the wind off. Also I have my hiking boots and a pair of trousers. So yeah, it's been a nice day. And we're going downhill now towards the car. As we go home, or as we're driving home, there is another spot I'd just love to stop just for a moment or two to show you the view, because it really is beautiful. So all going well, that's where I'll see you next, because this trail is just like this the whole way. We're now nearly back to the car. To give you an idea, we've parked the car over there and we have walked up through the forest there, up near the skyline, across the base of the hill, round, I know you can't see it, but then coming down here. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk. I was driving up this way and I spotted this and I thought, you know what, on the way back I was going to stop off here. So that is Jouse Mountain there. We were on the slopes of that. Swinging round, that's Parscourt Mountain. And then between there, although we can't see it here, is the Parscourt Waterfall. And then coming round here, that is Moorlin with Crone Forest on its slopes. So yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice little stop point just to show you the view. So Buddy's enjoying a nice little relaxation, and thank you very much for watching our little trip to Ballinastoe.